Fire ants are a unique organism originally from Mato Grosso in Brazil, but since 1940 they have been introduced and living in the U.S. in states such as Alabama. Fire ants live in colonies and nests beneath the soil. These colonies can extend 1 to 3 feet into the ground. Fire ants reproduce through flight in air, most commonly in temperatures between 70 and 90 degrees. Fire ants also live in damp environments that experience a large amount of rain, like the Amazon rainforest. Flooding regularly compromises the underground homes of fire ants. Ants that stay with the queen and stick together typically have a higher chance of survival and therefore reproducing. As a result of this, fire ants have gained many evolutionary adaptations to survive and reproduce in these ecosystems. Fire ants are most known for their incredible ability to build structures with their bodies. Fire ants are able to flatten out from a large clump of ants into a functioning raft in a matter of minutes. These rafts can float for weeks without any drowning ants. This unique ability is essential to the survival of these ants in areas often experiencing flash floods. Fire ants also have evolved to have very hydrophobic bodies, creating a hydrophobic material when they link together. The material formed is described as a viscoelastic material, having properties of both a fluid and a solid. This material allows air bubbles to form within the structure, preventing the ants from drowning. In these rafts, a study found that with 100 ants forming a raft using 600 legs, 99% of the legs were attached in other immediate neighbors. These structures are also unique in the fact that the fire ants' motions are in accordance to information from their immediate neighbors, not the queen. The model is able to display these features by using wax paper to represent the hydrophobic bodies of the ants and the transforming styrofoam structures to represent the ants' ability to form rafts from a single large structure. In addition, the model demonstrates the links between the legs of the fire ants. Given that fire ants are an invasive species, they face a great deal of opposing human activity. In agricultural damage alone, fire ants have resulted in nearly $750 million in expense. A commonly used method to decrease the population of fire ants is granule poison bait. These baits are then carried back to the nest of the fire ants and kill the queen. Without the queen, the colony cannot function. Fire ants, however, can evolve to become immune to these poisons.